Lord's Prayer, direct translation from Aramaic to English. O cosmic birther of all radiance and vibration, soften the grounds of our being and carve out a space within us where your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission. Let each of our actions bear fruit in accordance with our desire. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and share what each being needs to grow and flourish. Untie the tangled threads of destiny that binds us as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which would divert us from our true purpose, but illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. For you are the ground and the fruitful vision, the power, the birth, and fulfillment, and all is gathered and made whole once again. So,
The Journey of a Fool, My Life's Journey, visualized through tarot. In our life's journey, we all have to begin somewhere. After a couple of restarts, the beginning can look like this. It begins with the Fool, starting off on a new journey, feeling excited, inspired, and free. However, she has no experience yet, so she's unaware of the fact that she could be about to walk off the edge of a cliff. She's naive when it comes to this new pursuit, but her energy is high and she's full of good intentions. The magic of life is being able to take the bare minimums of what we have and create a bountiful bevy of goodies to help nourish us along the way. She feels like she has a new opportunity, and she's hopeful about her ability to create anything she wants. She steps into a new mindset of being the magician of her own life, using everything she has available to her: a cup, a coin, a sword, a rod, to create her dream reality. She believes in magic and knows that by co-creating with the universe, anything is possible. Sometimes we can have so many options and goodies that we have to take some time to reflect and decide the best way to put them to use for us. When in doubt, trust your instincts. Through this exploration of her metaphysical ability, she meets the High Priestess, who shows up in our journey when we start to discover the physical and spiritual world on a deeper level. She is the gatekeeper of our intuition, and she welcomes the fool into a world of esoteric knowledge and divine wisdom. She teaches her that not everything which is real can be seen. As she grows in the richness of her newfound wisdom, she begins to understand that this new venue in life is fragile, requires patience, nurturing love and attention to make it grow adequately. As she starts to question her path, her mother shows up as the Empress. She represents her connection with Mother Earth and embodies everything to do with her own fertility, her nurturing ability, and abundance. Once she grows and develops her skills and knowledge adequately, she must find a way to manage it. She, as the emperor, must have the presence and authority to demand respect and appropriate attention and maintain what she has developed in a well-run and organized way. Strong will and a solid foundation of laws and order earns respect. She is the portrayal of imagination, creativity, instinct, patience. She must be alert, brave, and aggressive. She demonstrates the ability to lead and direct rather than be led. She heads out with new purpose. Victory is not the end, it is only the beginning. She must always remember this before she begins her endeavor. The fool looks for teachers who have gone before her to learn about spirituality in a more structured way. Which is when she encounters her father, who then appears as the emperor, who sets rules and regulations to ensure that her path is safe and stable. The emperor reminds the fool of the importance of traditions and structures which can stand the test of time and help to keep her grounded while she navigates her new level of spiritual awakening. The Hierophant portion of the journey offers her insurance, killing the fears of losing what she's gained, protecting her investment in herself, giving up that which she fears to lose, so it no longer holds any power over her, or puts her in consideration of how she would manage it if she lost it all. She starts being influenced by external cultures, societies, and religions, and is shaped by the teachers that she's now learning from. She still keeps the experience and knowledge that she's gained up to this point. She knows that the fear of losing her community, family, and friends are not consequential. For if they are true to her ethics and beliefs, those fellowships will never be lost, even if circumstances force her to part from them. She knows she can pass this wisdom on through each phase of her life. From this knowledge, she gains her sense of peace. After so long alone, she craves someone to go on the journey with and starts looking for a partnership. She discovers all of the joy that can come from a union as the lovers, which is where she learns how to cooperate and find balance between her own masculine and feminine energies. She will run into a muse, something familiar that moves her heart. She will be amazed at how painful the recognition of it is to her. As she visits it, the feeling intensifies nostalgia, like finding a missing part of herself. That someone or something feels the same and is clear. They complete each other, and it is as if an angel from above has introduced those souls to each other. Even though she knows this love will cause her some trouble, she dares not leave it behind. She knows the fruit of it will fulfill her. Love is the choice she makes. There will be enemies, devious people, poor circumstances, and perhaps confusion in her own spirit, stagnation. It seems that she is fighting just to stay where she is. She knows that inside her is a victorious warrior, but she feels beset by her enemies and bound. As usual, God steps in and armors her with her chariot. She focuses on her goals and takes the steps to get there. The car drives, but it is under her control and her direction that the wheels will move towards her destination. The left wheel and the right wheel, dark and light, they must be made to move in harmony under her guidance. If something gets in her way, her aim is victory, and to be victorious, she demonstrates unwavering confidence in her cause. never questioning, never doubting what she's going to achieve, never losing her focus or her motivation. With everything the fool has learned so far, she now understands how to be successful. Using willpower and discipline, she rides the chariot towards her goals and knows that she can achieve anything she wants with ambition and drive. She now possesses inner strength through the courage that she has developed over time on her journey. Through this strength, she learns to tame the unfettered ambition that she had on the chariot, knowing that sometimes battles are long. She grows more mature and values self control. Having learned so much already, the fool seeks solitude in order to go within and reflect on everything that she has seen so far. She becomes the hermit and retreats to try and understand the meaning of why the world works this way. From her time away in isolation as the hermit, she sees that everything connects and is divinely planned by the universe, unfolding exactly as it should. She realizes that the wheel of fortune means things will happen exactly when they're meant to, and that we're all subject to fate. This can be good or this can be bad, depending on which way the wheel turns. However, she also knows that the universe will bring balance to every action and that there will always be justice. She always acts with integrity because she knows all actions will always have consequences. Justice brings balance into situations and resolution to legal matters. There is always the divine retribution of karma. As the hanged man, she is safe to explore the world from varying perspectives and different points of view because she knows that the universe is always there to catch her. At this important stage, she experiences an ego death, where the person that she thought she was falls away. Her slate is wiped clean and she enters a whole new phase of her existence, where new, more aligned opportunities have space to enter. After everything has been washed away, there is silence and peace. With temperance, she learns to be patient and to find balance without constantly needing to pursue new themes. There is not always a need for immediate action. Following this pause, she tries to start moving forward again, only to realize that she's still shackled to her past, emotionally, physically, or financially. This is limiting her expansion, so the devil forces her to look at where she's holding herself back and resisting letting go of what no longer serves her. It's a favor from the universe to help her set herself free. The tower assists the fool by shaking her loose from these attachments, using external forces out of her control. This feels terrifying, like the rug is being pulled out from under her, but it's in her best interest. The light that illuminates this for her is the star, which provides hope and a sense of renewal. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. However, its opposite, the moon, represents any fears and subconscious programming that may prevent her from enjoying this new state of bliss. Light casts a shadow, and the shadow in this case is the old anxiety and fears which may rise to the surface when attempting to shine brightly as a star. The fool feels inspired to start shining as her true self. Once she has worked through this old fear energy, her light expands and she becomes the sun. She is completely renewed and in touch with her original soul's purpose. She has nothing to hide from the world, and she is not hiding anything from herself. She's in total alignment and illuminating the path forward for others as a result. As her old ego self is now completely shed, she can see her purpose clearly and knows what she's meant to be doing here on this earth. Like a final judgment, there's no room for illusions or false identities. At last, she is rising up and answering her soul's calling. This is the end of the road for the fool. She has mastered the world and completed her journey. So many lessons have been learned, and this chapter is closing once and for all. This is an amazing chance to celebrate all of her victories and everything that she's accomplished. But like any cycle which closes fully, a whole new one begins and a new journey starts.